everybody. My name is Shantasia Wardlaw. I'm 24 years old and I had bariatric surgery May 5th of 2019. So it's been a little bit over a year. My weight has definitely had its ups and downs. Um, let me start off. The highest weight that I see that was ever recorded on the scale was 300 pounds. I went into surgery at 258 pounds. And as of today, I weigh 153.4 pounds. Now I did gain a little weight a little bit over 5 days ago, which was I got up to 158.6. And just recently, about less than 6 days ago, I lost the 5 pounds back in under 6 days. So I'm going to say I lost 5 pounds, 5.2 pounds in 5 days, which was really not so difficult, just because I knew exactly what I needed to do and put down to lose the weight. So I just want to give you guys a little bit of insight and a little bit of guide to what helped me, what foods helped me lose the 5 pounds in under 6 days. So, but an important factor was not eating after 8 p.m. A lot of times we go into crave mode at night, and for midnight we crave for snacks, and we want cereals, and we want honey buns, and we want chips, and we want things like that that'll rack up the carbs and the sugars a lot at night. And the main factor, the main key to losing weight and maintaining the weight is keeping your sugar and your carbs low. So if we do that and we cut out our eating after, between 8 and 9 p.m., depending on what time you go to bed, because obviously if you're up past, if you're one of those people like me sometimes that stay up past 11 or 12 o'clock, if you do decide to have a snack, if you get hungry, what I did was I had like strawberries or grapes, I had like vegetable or fruit. One night I did have some cereal, but it was just like literally a cup. I measured out a cup, and I had me a cup of cereal, and then I used a little bit of Splenda to sweeten it, which was really good to have. And then I didn't want to deprive myself of anything that I was craving, because I knew the next morning if I woke up, I was going to still crave it. And then when I finally got my hands on it, I would just go crazy. So I had me a bowl of cereal. I did not exercise. However, the third day I did get on my treadmill for about 10 minutes because I got a cramp in my leg and I needed to walk it out, but it did make me feel better. So I would say if you do decide to exercise or get a little bit of exercise in, that'll be a healthy factor and into losing the weight. So here's a couple of things that I ate faithfully for the 5 days straight. So rotisserie chicken or any kind of chicken was my best friend. Protein was my best friend for these 5 days. One of my favorite meals, I had rotisserie chicken, and I had the coleslaw, and I still use the fat-free ranch for my rotisserie chicken, and I did put a little hot sauce on it, and it was really good. That was one of my favorite meals. Eggs. Eggs. They were my best friend as well. Especially in the morning, I'll have me like a small bowl of oatmeal, and I would eat like 2 eggs, and then I'll put like a slice of Velveeta cheese in it, light seasoning like seasoning salt and stuff like that to make it, good and tasteful, because sometimes when you eat the same things, you have to spice it up. Some mornings I would put spinach in my eggs or mushrooms in my eggs just to make it taste better, so that it would be not boring, because the last thing you want to do in your diet is make it boring, because then you'll just want to go crazy after like the first or second day. You'll go crazy. Now, the first couple of days for me was hard because I would say like maybe 11 months after I had the surgery, somewhere between March of this year, I started incorporating bad stuff back into my diet, like cookies. I ate a lot of popcorn. I was eating popcorn, dude, like it was the last thing on earth. Like it was going to be the last day that I ever see popcorn, the last day that I'll ever eat popcorn. So I did go crazy with popcorn. I was eating, I did pick like the Twix back up and stuff, the chocolate. So it was pretty hard like the first 2 days. It was pretty hard like the first 2 days of changing that and not eating after 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. because I was so used to having my late night snacks, my cereals and my candy and stuff like that. But I would say if you do want a snack, I eat these protein bars. They're really good. I don't have them on me exactly right now, but any kind of protein bars that's less than 12 grams of carbs per day, less than 100 grams of carbs per day, less than 8 grams of sugar is good. It's perfect, because that's how I lost majority of my weight, majority of the 5 pounds. For after breakfast, I'll have me a protein bar. Anytime I crave anything sweet, I'll have a protein bar because it was good because it was 10 grams of protein, but it was less than like 10 grams of carbs and sugar, which really helped me crave, and suppress that sweet craving that I was having. It really helped. So I would try to invest in protein bars. Another thing that helped me was the Greek yogurt. I personally like the plain Greek yogurt because I can put like a little whipped cream on top. I can put like not vegetables, I'm sorry, fruit. I put like strawberries and blueberries in it along with the whipped cream, gave it a different taste. It made it good. And you can switch it up. You can switch up what fruit you put in it, which made it really delicious. So that's something that you can do. Water is going to be your best friend while you are trying to diet because you are going to feel hungrier. You're going to feel hungry. You're going to think that you're starving. You're going to feel a little lethargic just because your body's been so used to eating the way that you're eating, and now you cut your carbs down to less than 50 grams of protein, less than 50 grams of carbs per day. You're cutting, just all the junk out. You're cutting your chips out. You're cutting stuff that your body's used to. So you're going to feel a little weak, a little lethargic. But water's going to help you overcome that so much. It was literally my best friend. I literally had at least 8 bottles of water per day. And if you like water and you can do more, me, I'm not really personally a fan of water. So I drank what I could, and I drank what helped me, the amount that helped me suppress my cravings. But if you're a fan of water, I would suggest you have bottles of water on deck because let me tell you, you're gonna need it. And so really, just the protein. Focus on your protein. Focus on your vegetables. Worry about your carbs last. Worry about your sugars last. I would recommend going to the store and getting those like Crystal Lights or whichever one that you like. That's normally they're very few calories, not a lot of sugar at all. A lot of them don't contain anything but maybe 1 gram of added sugar. So that's an important factor as well because obviously if you drink your carbs and your sugars and your calories, that's gonna kind of mess up the diet. I would keep my calories less than 1,200 a day in order to, if you want to lose 5 pounds in under 6 days, I would definitely keep my calories under 1,200 calories per day, strictly. Because that's how you're going to see results. When your body's going from eating 2,500 calories a day to 3,000 calories a day plus, and you drop it to 1,200, it's a calorie deficit. So that's going to help, period, for you to lose the weight. So that's what I would recommend, to keep your calories. Now, if you eat over 3,000 calories a day and you take your calories down to 1,800 calories a day, you'll also see that change. Basically, the more calories, just try to cut out anywhere between 500 to 800 calories of your daily diet. MyFitnessPal is a very good tool. You punch in the food, it pops right up. It gives you the amount of calories that food is. You punch in your amount. You're going to want to invest in measuring cups if you still want to eat things like cereal and nuts and stuff, because you're going to want to know, or get a scale because you're going to want to know how much an ounce of peanuts are. If you decide that you still want to eat peanuts, you're going to have to know how much cereal you're eating. So you're going to want to measure an exact cup for that, because that's the quickest way to rack up your calories, is not measuring your food. So that's an important factor of losing the 5 pounds as well. So Like I said, I really did not exercise. I just did the treadmill for 10 minutes in the middle of the week because of the pain that I was in. Um, I think that's about it. And like I said, just try to stay away from your fried food. Just do your baked, your grilled, your sauteed, mostly chicken. Try, if you can, to cut out your pork and your red meats. Just try to stick to fish and chicken for those 5 days. Um, just make sure your water is at least 64 ounces per day. Increase your water. That's an important factor. Increase your protein, increase your vegetables, and just cut out your eating after 8 p.m. And I assure you that the 5 pounds will be gone. Thank you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share. Let people know what I'm doing here on this channel. I want to motivate you to lose that weight. If you have any questions or concerns, just comment down below or just simply send me a message and I'll be happy to respond. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.